Developing right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 5. You are looking at a live picture right now of a collision which has brought down a power pole and telephone along with fiber optic cables. This is happening along I-82 near Sunnyside. We'll check in with Alyssa Warner coming up. But first, Stacy.
That's right. Wet weather storming into our area along with some gusty winds. I've got all the details coming up in my first alert weather forecast.
And later, a call for help from an event that's been taking place in the Tri-Cities for nearly 6 decades. What the Water Follies says it needs tonight.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
Hope you had a great weekend. Thanks for joining us on this Monday. I'm Austin Reed. We begin with developing news. The Washington State Patrol says a vehicle collision brought down a power pole and telephone and fiber optic cables. Apple Valley News Now's Alyssa Warner, my colleague, joining us live in Sunnyside along I-82. Alyssa, what can you tell us?
Hi, Austin. It usually takes about 50 minutes to get to Sunnyside. We are in standstill traffic right now. Nobody is getting through on either direction on I-82. So this power line came down at about milepost 68. You can see up ahead of us there is a traffic sign that is for exit 67. Nobody is getting off there. A lot of GPS, I think, are rerouting people off at exit 73 if you're coming from the Tri-Cities towards Yakima. That was where ours tried to divert us, but since we actually wanted to get to this scene and show you what's going on, we, of course, didn't follow that direction. If you are trying to get from east to west tonight, I would suggest that you follow a GPS, even if you know where you're going, because this traffic, we've been here for probably 20 minutes. And nothing is moving. It's an absolute standstill. You can see pictures from State Patrol show that power lines have dipped down low enough, not power lines, but as you said, phone and fiber optic lines have dipped down low enough that you actually can't drive under them. So we're working to get more information about exactly what happened here, but I can tell you from just observation, as you saw, traffic is not moving on I-82 near Sunnyside. So please take a different route if you need to get anywhere in this region tonight. Austin, we're going to get some more information. I'm going to send it back to you in the studio.
Alyssa Warner live for us. Thank you, Alyssa. Good luck with that. What a mess. Other news tonight, the West Valley School District is facing a lawsuit by a former employee who says she was wrongfully terminated from her position. New tonight, Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell sat down with the lawyer who filed the lawsuit on the plaintiff's behalf to learn more.
In the lawsuit, Amy Joff says she worked in the HR department for the West Valley School District for years without issue until she and other employees decided to unionize. According to the lawsuit, in April 2022, 8 central office employees, including herself, decided to join a Teamsters union. The lawsuit claims Assistant Superintendent of Business Operations Joe Connolly initially retaliated by limiting communication with any employee who had joined the union. In the lawsuit, Joff says she was told multiple times by the HR manager to be careful because Connolly and the district were allegedly targeting her for termination because of her union activities. Then in 2023, she got a letter saying her position, which had existed in the district for more than 40 years, was being eliminated due to financial issues. But the lawsuit claims she was actually fired in retaliation for unionizing.
That's what the law protects employees with. You can't undermine their ability to make that decision. And when, it doesn't matter if it's a school district or it's any employer, they don't get to do that.
However, when I was speaking with the attorney earlier today, he told me that the district has now been served with another claim by a different employee, but also over union concerns. We'll have that coming up at 6. Reporting from the Yakima newsroom, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
Emily, we appreciate that. In Yakima, the Yakima Nation is launching a new task force to help curb the impact of fentanyl across the more than million-acre reservation. Washington Senator Maria Cantwell secured a $1 million grant for the task force to address understaffing at the tribal police department, which was identified as one of the barriers to combating the opioid crisis. The funding will pay for 9 patrol officers for a year to help ramp up enforcement efforts.
This issue is really about how do we give the community the tools they need, and how do we be a better federal partner at fighting this.
Authorities say they will measure the success of the task force by the number of drug incidents that tribal police respond to and their contributions to regional and federal enforcement efforts. A Kennewick man has been sentenced to 30 years in prison for the murder of Ezekiel Sanchez back in April of 2022. Ramon Candido was found guilty of murder in the second degree and unlawful possession of a firearm in the first degree back in December. Investigators say Candido shot and killed Sanchez from his car after pulling up next to Sanchez's car at a downtown Kennewick home. Authorities say they were gang rivals. Sanchez died a short time after getting to the hospital. During the trial, Candido admitted he shot Sanchez but said he did it in self-defense. Prosecutors asked for the sentence to be longer than normal, saying Candido showed a lack of remorse. The judge in the case returned a sentence of 30 years, which is above the standard range to be followed by 3 years of community custody. Flags across our state in Washington will be lowered to half-staff tomorrow in memory of the state trooper killed in the line of duty. Governor Inslee directed the lowering of all state and American flags Tuesday, March 12th. A vehicle struck Trooper Christopher Gadd's patrol car on the side of Interstate 5 on March 2nd. The crash killed the 27-year-old state trooper. And tomorrow, the community gathers in Everett to honor Trooper Gadd's memory. There will be a procession, and that's going to start right around the casino area near the Winds Arena at about 11 a.m. And then the memorial starts at 1. That memorial will be open to the public and available to watch on the State Patrol's YouTube channel. After filling potholes and patching the surface, work started today to replace the deck of the Vantage Bridge on I-90. The bridge hasn't had a makeover since 1982. WashDOT is planning to minimize closures and delays as much as can be. And one way they will do that is by using precast concrete panels for the bridge deck. From now until the end of May, there will be single-lane closures during the week. And then in late May, there will be only one lane open in each direction every day for the week, except for some holiday weekends. WashDOT is warning that there will be long delays going eastbound on Fridays and going westbound on Sundays during the entire summer. They are encouraging travelers to take alternate routes if possible. The project expected to take about 3 years. Let's talk about our weather. What a beautiful weekend we had, but don't get used to it because things are changing. Stacey Lee here now with a first look at your forecast.
That's right. We have to get through the next couple of hours, Austin, and we're tracking those showers right now, moving down the Yakima Valley, the I-84 corridor. Those showers will be hit or miss, making their way to the east tonight. Already seen a few drops out towards Hanford. Let's take a look at that sunset. As you said, it was a beautiful weekend. Here was our sunset last night. Of course, the time change. Just look how gorgeous that was as the sun dropped down across the Tri-Cities. So beautiful time lapse there. 57 degrees right now in our Legends Casino Skycam. Winds are light at 6 miles an hour, but we're going to be tracking those tonight as they will be picking up through the area. Add to that our winter weather advisory across the Cascade Mountains. Heavy mountain snow coming anywhere from 5 to 15 inches. This is at pass level across I-90 tomorrow. Looking at 6 to 18 inches above 3,000 feet on the east slopes and up to 2 feet of snow in the southern portion of the Washington Cascade. So chance of rain tonight, breezy and gusty winds. You'll really feel the effects of that overnight into tomorrow. Mountain snow across our passes and the pass level, so be aware of that. Spring-like, though, by the time we get to midweek. I'll give you all the details coming up in a First Alert full weather forecast. Austin?
That is a lot of snow for our mountains. All right, Stacey. Tomorrow marks primary election day in Washington state. You should have already received your ballot in the mail. We have mentioned this before, but for this election only, you have to select a political party affiliation. Don't forget to sign your ballot to ensure it counts. As with all elections in our state, you can return your ballot by mail or you can drop it off in an official ballot drop box by 8 tomorrow evening. You can find local ballot drop box locations on local county auditors' websites. On Saturday, President Biden signed a historic budget for Hanford site cleanup work. The former nuke site received $3.05 billion for 2024. That is a $205 million increase from last year and the first time Hanford funding has exceeded $3 billion. The Washington Department of Ecology's analysis shows the federal government can actually save taxpayers tens of billions of dollars by providing the U.S. Department of Energy with a compliant budget. The amount needed to meet cleanup milestones under the legally binding tri-party agreement for Hanford. Now, coming up new at 6, I am digging deeper into this issue with Ryan Miller from the Washington Department of Ecology. Well, Richland Police, they have launched a domestic violence response team. The department calls it DVRT for short. DVRT is meant to provide comprehensive support for those affected by domestic violence in our community. According to the Richland Police Department, domestic violence is a very complex issue that requires a multifaceted approach.
Those that are victims, we want them to understand that it's not their fault. And I think it's important for everyone to understand that those that are victims of violence, it's not their fault. Often there is shame and confusion that's assigned to these events, and we want them to know that we're here to help them and to provide them the resources available.
Now, Commander Mason also tells us domestic violence often goes unreported, but there are resources available. Well, the buzz on bees. Coming up, we'll tell you about a new project underway in Washington State, a bee atlas. Plus, a popular summertime event that draws tens of thousands of spectators and injects cold, hard cash into the local economy. Why Water Follies needs your support. And let's get a live look outside. This is from our Pasco camera, or Dust Devil Sky Cam. Look at that, almost 60 still. You know, this time on Friday, it was dark. So the change is here, everybody. Stacey's back with your forecast, and we'll have more news right after this.
Taco time got you feeling like a craven lunatic? Can't explain your need for crispy, zesty? Can't remember my name until I get my hands on a Taco Time fish taco? You're not alone. When you know what you want, anytime is taco time.
When you need legal help, trust Quantum Legal. In football, your team can have a bad season. In real life, when you are having a bad season, you can call Quantum Legal. We're here for you in times of trouble, whether you need assistance with criminal defense, personal injury, or have been injured on the job. And with tens of millions of dollars collected on behalf of clients, we will find the best solution for your situation. Call us today at 509-783-5551 or visit us online at quantumlegal.com.
Life can be hard. With Culligan, your water doesn't have to be.
Want to test drive US Cellular's network free for 30 days?
Yeah.
Use this app. Want to do it even faster?
Here we go.
Oh, wow. US Cellular works great out here. Wow. Still have 5G here, too. Hey, I wonder if US Cellular lets me stream in my rec room. Yep, it's working. Hey, thanks for the lift.
Test drive US Cellular's award-winning network free for 30 days.
Want free college or career training? It's possible.
Taco time got you feeling like a craven lunatic? Can't explain your need for crispy, zesty? Can't remember my name until I get my hands on a Taco Time fish taco? You're not alone. When you know what you want, anytime is taco time.
Hello there. Watch live with Kelly and Mark.
Weekday mornings at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
And we appreciate you staying with us. A long-running summer event in the Tri-Cities needs sponsorship to continue. We're talking about Water Follies. They tell Apple Valley News Now that the event has suffered financial losses since 2020. Organizers say, according to Visit Tri-Cities, the event brings in $2.7 million to our local economy. Title sponsorship for hydroplane races, 18 necessary for it to continue. STCU has sponsored the Over the River Air Show. Organizers say about 1,200 volunteers work each year to create the event, which draws more than 50,000 spectators. This is the Water Follies event. Will take us through, July 26th all the way to the 28th. The Oregon State Fire Marshal launches a program to help homeowners in the state pay for defensible space projects. Creating defensible space is one of the best ways to protect your home during a wildfire. People who meet eligibility requirements will get a $250 one-time payment. To meet eligibility, home ownership and property ownership, along with renters, they have to live in certain areas and then get a free defensible space assessment. A local fire service agency will do the assessment by walking the property with you and giving advice about increasing fire resiliency. You can find out if you live in an eligible community online. Just go to OregonDefensiblespace.org. Today, $19 million in funding was secured for Okanagan-Wenatchee Forest Conservation. $7 million of this federal funding will go to protect 35,000 acres in the upper Wenatchee River. That's right in Chelan County. And $12 million will help finish the final phase of the Washington Cascades Yakima River Watershed Project, which aims to protect 30,000 acres of land at the headwaters of the Yakima River Basin in Kittitas County. Now, the project focuses on restoring salmon, steelhead, and bull trout habitat, preventing wildfires, increasing recreational access, and delivering, along with storing clean water for farmers, the Yakima Nation, and thousands of central Washington households. And bee lovers are buzzing about a new Washington Department of Agriculture project, the Washington Bee Atlas. Yes. Remember atlases? Well, they're coming back, and the state is hoping to sign up some swarms to help with it. Volunteers are helping to collect and map all of Washington's county's native bee species. It's estimated that there are around 600 species of bees in the state. Most bees can't be identified by only a photo or just looking at them in the field, so they have to be caught and then collected for identification in the lab. The program is also recording which flowers the bees are visiting and using as food sources. The program is basically modeled after Oregon's Native Bee Project, which in turn was modeled after Master Gardener program, which has 60 years of international success.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And let's take a look at our first alert radar tonight. We're seeing those showers starting to develop, and we're seeing those snow showers developing on the east slopes of the Cascades. That rain moving down 84, moving down 82 as well. Right now, 57 degrees on the Dust Devil Sky Camp in Pasco. Winds are light at 6 miles an hour. Going to be tracking those winds throughout the evening. And yes, now that the time changed, look at our sunset is nearly 7 o'clock tonight. Let's take a look at the weather pattern for the next couple of days. Here comes that big band of rain showers that produced those showers which we've seen, and we'll continue to see snow showers tomorrow with that upper level system overhead passing through the area. So we have winter weather advisories in place for the Cascade Mountains. That's going to be through Wednesday. Now Wednesday we'll continue to see some light snow. Things will start to break apart and calm down after that. Here's what it looks like for the winter weather advisory. 5 to 15 inches above 3,000 feet, and that's right across Snoqualmie Pass. East slopes are looking at anywhere from 6 to 18 inches above the 3,000 foot mark, and the lower, the southern portion of the Washington Cascades could see up to 2 feet. Plus, we're tracking strong gusty winds through the Columbia River Gorge, and we'll see those winds picking up through the Columbia Basin. Let's take a look at our future cast. We see some showers passing through tonight. We'll continue to see those snow showers across the Cascades, intensifying tomorrow. Again, impacting I-90, so travel across the pass tomorrow could be a timing issue, so definitely want to check those past reports. We'll continue to see that snowfall. This is tomorrow afternoon, and then we get another round, and then things start to calm down on Wednesday. We'll see mostly cloudy skies, but then we'll clear out, and then we're going to be on a warming trend. We're talking temperatures well above our average for this time of year. Let's take a peek at our overnight lows for tonight. We're in the lower 30s to mid and upper 30s through the area. 38 tonight, Sunnyside, 34 in Yakima. Columbia Basin, Tri-Cities, temperatures from the upper 30s to the mid 40s tonight. 44 Tri-Cities, 41 Hermiston, 39 in Prosser. And foothills of the Blues, everybody there staying in the 40s as well. So staying above the freezing level. We're tracking the strong gusty winds, and we're really going to count on those winds to occur here in the Columbia Basin. You'll see these starting to pick up after midnight tonight as the day progresses. Those winds continue to be strong as the system moves across our region. We'll see strong gusty winds in Yakima, Columbia Basin, foothills of the Blues as we get through the rest of our Tuesday and move into Wednesday. That's when we'll see those winds start to calm down, but no advisory at this point. Just be aware of those strong gusty winds. Now tomorrow, showers and breezy winds with temperatures all over the map. We're mostly in the 50s, but close to 60 degrees here in the Columbia Basin, 56 for Prosser. Let's take a look at that 7-day planner. There you go, that chance of rain, and then things are looking good as you head towards your St. Patty's weekend. Temperatures warming up close to 70 degrees in the Columbia Basin. Looking good in Yakima once we get past Tuesday. Mostly sunny skies for most of the week, and those spring-like temperatures, which are running anywhere from 8 to 15 degrees above average. Here's what it looks like in Walla Walla. Those showers kind of sticking around throughout the day. Lots of sunshine heading into St. Patty's, and then in Hermiston, look for those showers on Tuesday as well, with nice mild weather moving through the rest of the week. So not a bad looking forecast, Austin, but we just got to get through these showers for tomorrow and get ready for some sunshine and those warmer temperatures. Austin?
I think the leprechaun is bringing us nice weather with that dancing. Thank you, Stacy. Hey, still ahead, screens are everywhere, but coming up, what teens said about their screen time. That's in a new survey when we come on back.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
Hit by a big truck in bad weather? There's a law that says truck drivers have a legal duty to use extreme caution when driving in hazardous conditions. Hit by a big truck? I'm attorney Mariana Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
Call 853-2222.
Time for a new roof? Let M&M Roofing replace it with a product so good you'll never have to replace it again. All roofs come with a limited lifetime warranty. Never replace your roof again.
With the rain and wind comes roof damage. Don't wait till it's an emergency. Call today to receive 0% financing on approved credit.
So if it's time for a new roof or siding, let M&M Roofing replace it with our certified installers.
Because when it's all said and done, this is the sign you'll want in your yard.
We're done.
What about these?
Looks right.
Quick, the quicker picker-upper. Bounty absorbs spills like a sponge and is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
New herbal essences sulfate-free, packed with pure aloe and camellia flower oil your hair will love. And none of the things it won't. Hair that feels deeply nourished, soft, and lightweight. New herbal essences.
This week, the race for president heats up. President Biden and Donald Trump, the rematch. We're on the campaign trail where this race stands. Immigration, the border, the economy. More Americans turn to World News Tonight with David Muir, the most watched newscast on television.
Next ET.
ET at
The biggest of the biggest.
Hollywood's kings, queens, and Kens, plus all the stars serving Oscar swag. Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
With Dish, get the same TV bill every month for 2 years.
Hello? Oh God, I think someone's coming.
No price hikes, no surprises. Because surprising TV shows are great. Surprising TV bills, not great.
Let's get you some fresh water.
The 2-year TV price guarantee from Dish. Tuned in to you.
With K2 Vision RLE, you can throw away your distance and reading glasses. Plus, you'll never develop a cataract. Schedule a free Zoom consultation with us today. K2 Vision RLE. No glasses, no contacts, no readers.
Hit by a big truck in bad weather? There's a law that says truck drivers have a legal duty to use extreme caution when driving in hazardous conditions. Hit by a big truck? I'm attorney Mariana Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
Call 853-2222.
More than a third of teens think they spend too much time on their, can you guess? Cell phone, that's according to a new study. So around 40% of the 1,400 teens surveyed say they log too many hours on smartphones and social media. That same percentage said they need to cut back, but admitted they feel anxious when they're without their phones. And that's according to a report published Monday by the Pew Research Center. The findings come with continued concern over the use of social media among teens and its impact on mental health. All right, let's get another live look outside. Where are we going to go? We're going to go to, yes, our Richland Skycam, 57 right now. Stacy will have a final look at your forecast as we're just kicking off this week when we come back.
A view of the Palouse like no other. Fly the Northwest Tuesday.
There's a fire within some that refuses to be extinguished. What happens when the call of adventure clashes with silence? We're here when you need us. Batteries Plus. Awaken your drive.
When you need legal help, trust Quantum Legal. We're here for you in times of trouble, whether you need assistance with criminal defense, personal injury, or have been injured on the job. Law is a complicated matter. Our team of experts will fight for you and help you find the best solution for your situation. Don't let life's challenges get the best of you. We're here to help. Call us today at 509-783-5551 or visit our website at quantumlegal.com.
An evening with Third Eye Blind. Third Eye Blind. Live in concert. Playing a career-spanning full-band electric set. Legends Casino Hotel Toppenish, Friday, April 12th. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com and at the Legends Casino gift shop. For more, visit thirdeyeblind.com.
It's time to play Get to Know the Raptors and Alice. Favorite food?
Pizza, duh. Ribeye steak, rare.
A bowl of cantaloupe the size of a swimming pool.
Favorite triple play attraction?
2 words, arcade.
The entire Raptor Reef Indoor Water Park.
Zipline. It's great for talking with guests.
Triple Play has fun attractions for everyone, including bowling, ropes course, and many more, all attached to a cozy hotel.
Cantaloupe? Really?
Steak? Really?
Your best days of the year start here at Kubota Orange Days. It's the year's biggest selection of Kubota tractors, zero-turn mowers, and utility vehicles, including the #1 selling compact tractor in the USA. Plus the year's best deals, like 0% APR for 84 months or up to $3,300 off select compact tractors. Orange goes all day. Sales ending soon. Visit your local dealer today.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
Danny was rear-ended by a semi-truck. Serious injuries.
The back end was in the back seat. There was nothing left of the rear.
Danny was in pain, and the insurance company was giving him the runaround.
Mariano's reputation and experience gave him an advantage over the insurance company that I didn't have. I felt very comforted. I felt like I was going to be taken care of, that I didn't have to worry about it.
The insurance company couldn't run around me, and Daniel got paid a lot.
He lives up to his reputation, which is somebody who gets results.
Call 853-2222.
At Batteries Plus, we bring power to your life. Visit Batteries Plus near you or online at batteriesplus.com.
And welcome back. Let's take a look at our weather photo of the day. Pretty cool. Look at that cloud. Ooh. This was taken near Patterson looking towards Canoe Ridge Winery. And that's thanks to our buddy Larry. Thanks for taking that photo. Scan that QR code right there on your screen. And that is now how you upload the photos. It's really easy, very convenient. So again, grab your phone and scan that QR code. That's how you're going to be sharing your weather photos with us going forward. And you can also go to our website, applevalleyNewsNow.com/photos. And that's how you can upload a photo. Super, super easy, but cool looking cloud. I love it. So let's take a peek at your day for tomorrow. Again, those showers and maybe even a couple of snowflakes in the upper elevations outside of Yakima, but overall just some rain, gusty winds in the Columbia Basin. It's going to be a wet day in Walla Walla on and off throughout the day. So that is what your forecast is looking like for tomorrow.
And St. Patty's Day is on a weekend this year.
It is on a Sunday this year.
All right. I wish it was Saturday or
Right.
Friday, but I'll take it.
There you go.
Hey, thanks for joining us here at 5. Remember, we are following developing news of a crash at I-82 near Sunnyside. We'll have updates for you coming up at 6. Alyssa Warner will join us again live. Hoping your news is good news.
Have a good night.